everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So as you have noticed, I haven't uploaded in quite a while. I need to cough. As you have noticed, I haven't uploaded in quite a while. Yeah, life has just gotten a little bit crazy. I've got amazing news though. Me and Josh have actually just bought a house, so that is one of the reasons why I haven't been able to film. It literally just takes over your life. It's just non-stop, because obviously it's your house, you know, you've got to make it a home. And yeah, I've just been kind of focusing on that really, and I haven't felt very like inspired, or I just haven't had new makeup. Next week I am getting the Jaclyn Hill palette though, so stay tuned for that. But I thought I would just come back on here and just do a really chilled video and just kind of do like my go-to like going out makeup, I suppose, or kind of every day if I want to make a bit more of an effort than like my natural makeup. But yeah, it's nothing special. I'm sorry, it's nothing special. Hopefully you can enjoy just me chatting and me kind of talking through how I do, or how I create this look. So yeah, you can obviously see this is my new filming space. So this is my makeup room, and that is my like makeup desk vanity thing. But yeah, I'm gonna like paint it white. I'm gonna like put some shelves up, all that kind of thing. But yeah, hope you like the new backdrop. And yeah, I've really missed filming. It feels really good to like do a makeup look again. And I am really sorry for not uploading. You probably didn't even notice that I was gone. But yeah, it feels really nice to be back. Thank you for sticking by me and staying subscribed. If you haven't already subscribed and you are new here, make sure you do. Give this a video a thumbs up and please subscribe. I just said that. You can see I've been gone a while. Yeah, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please keep on watching if you do want to see how I got this look right here. Okay, this feels really weird because I have not sat down and filmed myself in so long, probably since the beginning of April, so it feels really weird. So sorry if I'm a little bit like on edge, I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, makes me in a bit of a weird mood. Yeah, so as you can see, I look really weird because I've got foundation on and also done my eyebrows, because to be honest, I find it boring. And like I really concentrate when I do my brows, so I just thought there's no point in filming myself. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So done my eyebrows. I used Coquette eyeshadow by MAC, and then a foundation, because this is like my, sorry I sound really out of breath, because this is wait, let me just catch my breath. But yeah, basically because this is like my everyday makeup look, obviously not every day, but like my go-to kind of makeup. I'm obviously using products that I always use, so I will typically always use Studio Fix Fluid Foundation by MAC, which is proper old school, and you're probably thinking, why are you still using that? But it just works for me, nice full coverage. Anyways, I'm going to move on to the eyes now. So I always go in with, should I tie my hair back? Sorry, 2 tucks. Probably looks really gay, but oh well. Anyways, that will do. Yeah, so basically I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek Chickadee eyeshadow. So as you can see, he is well loved. Yeah, I basically go in with this shade before any kind of eye makeup, because it's not too orange, as you'll all know that I love my orange eyeshadow by MAC, which is called Rule, but sometimes that can be a little bit too orange, whereas this is like a nice kind of yellowy orange, if that makes sense. Sounds horrible, and if you're not used to these colours, then it can be a little bit intimidating. I promise it just works with any sort of skin tone, with adding like a little bit of warmth through the crease. Just helps your eye colour stand out, especially if you've got like blue eyes or bluey green eyes. Obviously it will go with any eye colour, but in particular, yeah, in particular, blue eyes in particular. whenever I sit down to film, it's like my brain just fogs and I literally cannot get my words out. Yeah, basically they'll suit blue eyes a little bit more, right? You get me? You get me? So you can tell I haven't filmed in a while because yeah, getting a little bit flustered. Okay, we're also going to take that same colour underneath the eye as well. I'm using my Luxe Smoky Shader Brush by Zoeva. This is the number 234. And you just want to buff that all the way underneath the eye. And I like to take it quite low underneath my eye because I want this look to be quite smoky and just very blown out. I mean, for an everyday, I just do a kind of like toned down version because I probably do it in about 10 minutes. But if I'm going out and I know I want to kind of take my time, then I'll spend a little bit longer and I'll really blow it out around the eye. So, this may be similar to a look that I've done, maybe not. Not exactly the same, obviously it's the same tones, but because I haven't filmed a makeup look in so long, I didn't want to do like, I just didn't feel very inspired to do anything. And obviously I moved house. Moving house in itself is just a huge job. If you've moved house, you know how kind of time consuming it is, especially when it's your own house, because obviously me and Josh, we now own it, which is crazy. I know, I'm like an adult. Yeah, obviously like you're trying to make it your home and that kind of takes up your life, and I kind of really got into that, and then obviously planning a wedding as well, and I just wasn't inspired to do any new makeup looks. But I am getting the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Oh my, I can't believe I got it. I never get it. Do you mind, dog? Do you know what, there's dogs around here literally barking left, right and centre. Do they not train their dogs? Yeah, so I bought the Jaclyn Hill palette. And obviously it's sold out. I know she said obviously it's coming back in stock. I'm so glad I got it on first drop because I never ever get any, I've never got any of that stuff in the first place, you know, from previous collaborations. But this, I was literally on my laptop at like 5 to 4, which was like 8 AM California time or whatever it was. It was 5 to 4 in UK time. I was literally like ready to order it. I had my PayPal up, I set up a profile, and I was like, I am getting this palette, and I got it. So obviously when I have new makeup, that obviously inspires me, so I'll do a new look next week, and yeah, can't wait. So anyways, let's stop babbling on. This look is just so simple. I basically use like 2 colours. So anyone can recreate this because it is so simple. All you really need is one brush. You could just go in with a fluffy brush like this, which is very similar to a MAC 217. This one is actually, oh, it's from Smashbox, and it came in a palette, but I don't know if they do it individually. But yeah, similar to a 217. You can get similar ones off Zoeva if you don't want to splurge on a MAC brush. So the colour that I have been loving lately, which is very strange because I've had this palette for quite a while now. As you can see, I've hit pan on these 2. But for some reason I just never used this colour when I first got it, which is called Rilga. You know, I can't say names, so yeah, it's just that one right there. And I've just got into it the past few weeks, to be honest. Sorry, this is a bit dirty. So I'm just going to get a tiny weeny bit on the tip of my brush. So what you want to do is hold your mirror slightly below your chin. So that way you can kind of feel where your crease is. And that's where you want to put your darker colour. So it doesn't have to be the same colour. As you can see, I'm pushing it right into my socket. So it's sort of, you know, like really carves it out almost. So if you don't have a natural, can you see how I've got a fold there? If you don't have a crease, all you want to do is just feel where your eye socket is. So wherever your eye socket starts, or you've got that like indent, if you can see, that's where you want to put the colour. And then you can create an illusion of a crease, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. You can just kind of follow what I'm doing. So I'm just wiggling it. I'm not taking my brush off of my skin. As you can see, I'm wiggling it and I'm moving it with the shape of my own eye. So that will help you kind of create the shape because you're following the natural shape of your eye, so you know it's going to kind of enhance the natural shape. So I kind of go across and then little circular motions and then just back and forth. And then once I've got the colour down right in the crease, so you want the depth to be kind of right in the crease. And then once you've got nothing left on your brush, that's when you can run it over the edges just to blend them out. So you want to take it slightly above your crease as well. So when your eye is straight open, you can still see that colour peeking through. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit more until I'm happy with the intensity. So I'm just using a 223 Petite Eye Blender brush. So this is quite dense, so I do like it underneath my eye. And I'm going to buff that quite heavily underneath my eye. So don't worry too much if it looks like really harsh and really unblended, because I want to kind of get it on there and then buff it out after. Good thing about these eyeshadows, they don't have a lot of fallout. So I'm just buffing that back and forth all the way across my natural lash line and just connecting it to the lid as well. So I'm going to go back in with that short shade brush that I used and just buff that, sort of use it on its side and just buff under. It's almost quite like grungy looking, I suppose. Like, I don't know if it's going to be everyone's cup of tea, but you could use similar colours and just tone it down and adapt it slightly. Or you could do the same sort of technique and just change the colours. Okay, so to kind of, you can like tidy up if you feel like you've gone too high by your lash line. So you can use a highlight shade, so you can use matte or shimmer, whatever you prefer. I really like using NYLON. It is an old school eyeshadow that everyone used to use, but it's actually really nice still as a highlight. Not necessarily on the lips, a bit frosty. But yeah, let me grab it. So NYLON is this one here. It is a kind of like yellow undertone, very frosty. Looks amazing in photos. And you need like the tiniest amount. I don't know whether to put concealer on before. Okay, scrap that. Scrap it. Don't do that. Right, okay, back to the highlight. Right, so now that I've got a little bit of concealer there, I'm just going to use a tiny bit of NYLON. So you can see you need the tiniest amount, and a little bit will go a long way. So just to create a little bit more of a contrast between the red, and it will lift your brow bone as well. Okay, so what I like to do is to go in with black gel eyeliner. You can use pencil if you prefer. I just feel like gel eyeliner. Ugh, sorry, I'm out of breath. I just ran to the other room. I just feel like gel eyeliner lasts a lot longer. I'm just going to press that into my eye. Okay, so for the lids, sometimes I don't put anything, sometimes I do, it depends how I'm feeling. I'm going to use this shade called Tempera, which is the lightest shade in the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm literally just going to use my finger and just dab it on kind of the centre and just like blend it out. Because I don't want it to be too kind of like intense, but just to kind of lighten it up. Just to make my lid look a little bit bigger. Okay, so I'm just using Revlon lash glue because it kind of just dries straight away, like it doesn't really move around. Okay, so I'm just going to do an inner corner highlight. So I'm going to mix, I quite like doing nylon, then with a little bit of Champagne Pop by BECCA. I can't show you because mine's actually broken, but I just go in off with Champagne Pop first, and then just to brighten it up a little bit, I'm going to dab it right on the tear duct with Nylon. Then for bronzer, I'm using Dark Golden Mineralized Skin Finish, just to warm everything up. You know what I mean. And then for highlight, I'm going to use Champagne Pop again on a Luxe Powder Fusion brush by Zoeva. I love this for highlight. And I am going to literally pop that everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but mainly like the high points. And I just like to put a little bit on my forehead. Not everyone likes glowy foreheads, but I do. And then of course a little bit on the brow bone. What the hell is it called? Collarbone. Okay, so for lips, I have been wearing, so this is Peachstock lipstick by MAC. So it's a really kind of nice, like, peachy shade, but it is really nude. So I just like to go over it with Please Me lip gloss. This is like my fave.